you're gonna notice that a lot of the content, especially on social media, is gonna be about how to grow a business, how to scale a business, how to start an SMMA, how to create this effect, how to use this equipment, and so on and so on. You're gonna learn a lot about that, and you're gonna learn a lot of blueprints. It's amazing. Like, this era of our times is the easiest way, the best way to simply self-taught. I'm one of the examples where I didn't go to school for filmmaking. I simply did a lot of self-taught. I didn't buy any coaching programs. It was out of passion, so I just wanted to learn it on my own and try things. But there's one thing that no amount of filmmakers on YouTube, on social media, will tell you about the lifestyle and also the life choices. One of the most important things in your life is going to be to never live with regrets. There's a lot of factors that you have to understand. There's a lot of metrics that you have to consider when you make the decision to live out of your passion, to becoming an artist, such as a filmmaker. And when I say a filmmaker, I'm not talking about just someone that makes movies. I'm talking about someone that creates stories. A filmmaker to me is a visual storyteller. So whether you're a videographer, content creator, a video editor, when it comes to those life decisions and you want to stick to this idea, this dream of living out of your passion and your craft, first of all, you have to consider the market. I'm not talking about making a business when I talk about market. What I'm talking about is you need to consider how the market values someone like you or someone that you want to become. I'll give you an example here in Quebec. The market of the video production itself, the demand is very high, but the perceived value is very low compared to the demand. A lot of people, they think making videos is so easy. And now with AI that just started to like disrupt every fucking market, people think it's even easier, but it's always those that have no fucking clue about how it works that think it's easier, that thinks that AI is gonna replace everything. And I've been in the market of Quebec for such a long time. First of all, I started making videos at the age of like 12 or 13. And then I entered into the market as a freelancer in around 2016. So almost 10 years of experience. I really touched every level of video production. And the one thing that I've understood from the Quebec market is that it's the perceived value is not matured yet. And what I mean by that is that a lot of clients are still uneducated on, the cost of video production, whatever it is. It could be social media content or a simple ad. The public are not aware of what's needed, what are the efforts and resources needed to produce the ideas. So you have to consider the market. Then you have to consider the path you want to take as a creator. There's many paths. And for that, I'm gonna make another video where I'm gonna show you the whole map. I created this map, which I call the map of growth. I'm gonna show you all the possibilities and how your learning process will happen, where it's gonna lead you, basically. The most important thing that you will need to consider before entering the industry is, what are your motives? Are you here for money because you saw another filmmaker or content creator making a lot of money and he told you that you could start an SMMA or a media company and produce high quality ads for high quality clients and work from all across the world on your laptop? Is that the reason you're entering the industry? Or did you discover a passion that you have and now you want to learn more, you want to grow in it, you want to live off of it eventually? That's going to be the most important decision, because once you're in, it's not that it's difficult to come out. It's actually very easy to go out. But the most difficult thing is to stay in. One of the biggest and saddest thing that I keep seeing in my industry is creators like me that are glowing, blooming like a beautiful flower at some point, and they get known, they get crazy contracts. Like, some make crazy amount of money for like one single contract. And then eventually you kind of see them fade away, slowly disappearing. And years later, I learned from like another creative that will tell me, yeah, he ended up, doing something else because it wasn't paid enough, or he was getting depressed with how the market is or whatever. I've seen it a lot, and I've seen like, those typical failed artists. I've seen it. It's not just in the music industry, it's also in the film industry. There is a lot of it, and you don't want to end up like that. If you're entering in this industry, you have to commit, because it is hard. It is hard because, let's say whether you start a business or you work within a business, here's one thing. Most of your contract, especially the most ambitious one, the ones that are the most exciting, first of all, you're working on someone else's vision. It implicates a lot of humans. More humans means more emotional, I would say, management. And sadly, not everyone is emotionally intelligent. So you're gonna deal with a lot of situations with the clients, but also with your team. And I think one of the most dangerous one is with the clients. Because if you're messing with the wrong clients and you really fucked up, you can really burn bridges. I'll give you an example. Here in Quebec, the market is so tiny when it comes to businesses and entrepreneurs, especially like the known entrepreneurs that does business online, that does content online. Everyone knows each other. Everyone did a podcast with each other. Everyone knows each other. Every time there's a main event, you'll see everyone. It's like a small circle. And that's where it's dangerous, because I've seen a lot of creators that they enter the market, they don't know what they want, and eventually they jump both from a team or a project. It doesn't look good, starts another team or another business in the same industry, ends up not really working because, once again, that creative doesn't know what he wants or what she wants. And eventually you just see a loop of someone not knowing what they want, and they just jump ship to eventually, I don't know, like eventually you just fall into the water, in the ocean, and everyone forgets about you. Now, it might sound like I'm babbling a lot, but just to repeat what I said is, first of all, you have to consider the market, how the market locally will be for you as a creative, but also what are your motives. Once you understood those two things, the last thing that you have to consider is your investment, both emotionally, but financially. How much of your life are you ready to sacrifice and invest into this idea of yours, this dream of yours? Right now, with the social media, a lot of young creatives that just want to start for the sake of the passion ends up in the trap of starting a business right away, and eventually fall into the trap of getting screwed by either clients or burning out, because a lot of creatives come into this market to actually just create, make movies, build stories. But right now with social media, everyone is pushing towards the buy my coaching program so I can show you how to make a 6-figure business with an SMMA. All right, you're gonna make 10K a month, and you're gonna be able to work from your laptop from anywhere around the world. A lot of young creators will fall into the trap of creating an SMMA, but there are other paths. The path that everyone is taking right now to live out of their passion, especially as a filmmaker, is not the path that is being pushed by everyone right now. It's just a trend, all right? And the more people goes into the same path, the more saturated it becomes, and the harder it will become for a young creative to just get in and thrive, If your motives are money, then you want to waste the least amount of time and actually get into a coaching program right away. It's going to help you grow a business, understand some of the skill sets that you have to master, and actually execute very fast. You're going to save years of experience. If it's passion, your passion comes from learning and trying and failing. So you can buy a coaching program to learn, but personally I prefer YouTube, because You can literally just learn on your own and develop like new structures on your own. But I know there's a few like platforms, like I think it's a like masterclass, which you can learn and try your skills for like $50 a month. I think it's worth it for a filmmaker. But don't buy a coaching program that's going to tell you, oh, I'm going to show you how to get like 10 clients a month and make 6-figure a month, blah, 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 blah. All right. So if your motive is passion, then how much time you're ready to invest is going to be linked to how much time are you ready to put into learning. A lot of learning, a lot of trying, and a lot of failing projects, literally. So understand the market, understand your motives, what do you want, and figure out how much of your life are you going to put into it. Once you understand that, it will be easier for you to just do whatever the fuck you want and go to sleep without any amount of stress. The last thing that I want to add is, if you want to live as a filmmaker and eventually actually create movies, don't expect stability in your life. Don't even look for stability. Basically, it's just managing chaos, because life is chaos. Don't expect stability. Instead, understand it and understand patterns, because once you understand the patterns, it will be so easy for you to navigate in whatever situation there will be. It's going to help you through relationships. It's going to help you financially. It's going to help you in difficult times. When I started freelancing in 2016, I honestly wished someone would have told me those things. I wish I would have fallen onto a YouTube video like this just to tell me the raw reality of this industry and the lifestyle, basically. And this is why I'm sharing this information to you guys. It's not the most exciting videos, but I think it's a raw reality that we need to talk about. And I'm truly happy that I'm able to live the life that I am living right now, and also document it so you guys can actually learn from my mistakes, because I've done so many mistakes.